moments over the years. Ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champion, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And Clemson's talent being far superior, dominated, cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to beat a team like Clemson with all of their athletes if you're sleepwalking out of the tunnel.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a hit. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a space. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got room on the return. They find...
Yeah, towards the end.
Get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The give on the inside. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it
It's
to
bad
the
that I cut it with
36.
scissors,
It'll be
but I
first
didn't
down.
cut that down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Beneath the shadow of Howard's flag, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Harbor.
Big time.
Yeah, oh, the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That makes the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play
what you
instead. They're
pick
looking at
off.
a third down.
That hurts.
Trying to pick up a first down.
I don't know why it hurts.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Hardy. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll go to the ground. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fine play action. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Harbor. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harbor. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tags on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He'll take the deep shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Got some room to run. Running through contact. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
To the air, it's Sellers. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defense in front. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Lee. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Going to look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Lee. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Bennett. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Final chance for the offense on foot. Scores on the sneak.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. Finds his tight end. Really good tackle there, giving moments over the years, ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the... So the Clemson Tigers offense has the ball first today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
He uncorks one deep, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Clemson set up with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's Hardy. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tiger. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So South Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know the pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They kick it away on 4th down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, a big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Give to the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Harbor. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. No chance to run, but still a good gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
Turning it on! An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Across the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They
breaks into the open. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hardy. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Quick handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun. And the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state. And bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they won. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Sellers. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hardy. All by himself down the middle. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Never a doubt. Going for it on 4th and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense starts deep in a hole. The give out of the gun. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. There he goes. Hits him with a stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's got his man. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a 1st down. Looking to buy time. Got a 1st down. He's in open space downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to them.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got a man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers putting down a big paw print right now as they start to pull away from the Gamecocks.
And I think you kind of get this here we go again feeling. Clemson had the upper hand in this series for a while now. Clemson always talked about, always loved. South Carolina's got to answer.
I feel like Clemson's been winning on the recruiting trail between these two teams in the last several years now. And I think that's really starting to show itself on the field today.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Line gets set. 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Nice move there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll run it again. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Try to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Gamecocks, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Release to the back. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap, it's Gibson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Grab near the marker, it's Lee. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Overton. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Stewart. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Gets rid of it. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. South Carolina did a lot of throwing before the game, but as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins the Palmetto Showdown. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this